Hello there, my YouTube family. How are you? I want to come with a brief video, and I'm coming with this video because, as usual, I get so many emails from you or comments, and you're asking questions, and I love them. So keep them coming. Keep those questions riding high. Keep those emails coming. And I'm telling you, many of you are just I'm excited about the things that you are writing. I see your growth. I see your development. Keep going, keep developing, and keep your confidence high. I know that some of you all had a magnificent holiday in spite of, you said that it was one of the best that I could have, being around the narcissist, or the narcissist wasn't there. And then you enter a new year, new goals, new perspective, new strength, new momentum. So happy new year to you. Personally, thank you so much. And those of you that subscribe to my YouTube channel, oh, I'm always elated. Thank you so much. And the new subscriber, welcome to the family. I pray that this is an awesome teaching, knowing, enjoying experience for you, because many of you in watching these different programs are finding answers. You knew something was strange. You knew something was awkward. You couldn't explain the behavior. The behavior was consistent. And you are saying, okay, now there has to be a resolution as to what is going on. There has to be an answer as to what is going on. Many of you, for the first time, has actually come into the knowledge of the relationship that you have. And you have learned that it's an unchangeable relationship with the narcissist. They're very patterned. They're very methodical. They're very intentional, and sometimes very predictable. And so the narcissist has entered your life after the holidays. You said, now what? They ruined the holidays. Now what? I'm in the new year. Now what? Well, you notice some difference in the narcissist. The narcissists come in with a wave of devaluation right after the holidays, and nothing that you can do right. They are critical. They seem jealous. They're competitive. They're competitive with a past memory of what you have received. They're competitive with your friends, because your friends was there for you when they wanted you to be most miserable. They wanted you highly embarrassed and intimidated. Instead of being embarrassed and intimidated, you make up in your mind, I refuse. I'm not going down like I did every single year. I'm not going the same way that I went every year. This year is going to be different. This year is going to be about us, me and the kids. This year is going to be about me. I'm going to come to the forefront. I'm coming to the level of confidence that I know I have inside of me. Why? Because sometimes you come to the finish. You come to a place where you said enough is enough. I have a video that I always admonish all to see, and that's when the supply has had enough. When the supply has had enough, there is a character trait that comes in. They get numb. They don't feel. And when it is finished and it is over, there's a certain energy that is given off, a certain modulation that happens. You know, they are continuous in their mindset that things have to change. During this time, the narcissists usually make all kind of promises. They even cry. They do the superficial cry, the superficial repentance, and they tell you how sorry they are, because after the holidays, it's just awakening. You know, you got the snow on the ground, the air is cool, it's crisp, and you're just waking up, and you are saying, no more tolerating this. That this time I need to do something about me before I lose myself. And sometimes what happens is, when the holidays are over, the narcissist is live and livid. Why? Because the narcissist is, you've enjoyed yourself, you were happy in spite of, you got gifts. And the narcissist, some narcissists don't give anything, while the other narcissists compete with everybody else's gift, and they want to make sure that they give you everything. And then they charge you afterwards. How do they charge you? By telling you, you forced me to do that. I felt that you compelled me to do that. We couldn't afford this, but I did it. I did it to keep from hearing your mouth. I did it so we can be happy. I did it so you can know that I'm part of this family and I'm contributing to this family, when it's still all about the narcissist. And so you go through a wave of devaluation. You go through a wave of criticism, because the narcissist said, I didn't get you in the holidays. I'm going to get you after the holidays. And so what he does is he wants to devalue you and make you confident that everything is okay, and then drop the bomb of devaluation, drop the bomb of discard, or make you feel shame that you have come through the holidays and you didn't do this right. You didn't take care of your family. You didn't tend to your family. You only thought about you, which is all the narcissist's feelings. And the narcissists project how they feel onto you. And sometimes people are looking at you saying, the holidays are here, it's nice outside, there's snow, and it's evidence of the holidays. Now what's wrong? And the narcissist will blow that up to make it seem like it's you, that it's your fault, that you are out of your mind, you're not intact to the relationship at all, you're not contributing to the relationship at all, you're neglecting the kids. And so they build this portrait in front of those that are most close to you. And then the narcissists have an inward personality where everything is real. They are demonstrating their utmost ugliest to you. Then they have an outside image. The outside image is the perfect dad, the perfect lover, the perfect father, the caring person. And you know they can mesmerize their people, especially the covert narcissists. They can come in because they're so charming, you know, seem like they really care, but that's what got you hooked with the love bombing. Seem like they care, and you didn't know that you was on file, that it was an inquiry to make sure they know how to hit you directly, how to get in your heart directly. So now, after the holidays, what do? Because you're being criticized, and you may find after the holidays may be more depressing than during the holidays, because the devaluation is at its highest point right after the holidays, right after you enter in the new year. And the narcissists don't feel like anything is new to them. They don't feel like anything is fresh to them. They don't feel like anything was given them. And they got this big gaping hole. No matter how much you give to them, no matter how much you care for them, no matter how much you love for them, they just can't feel complete. And they can't understand your completion. So it's hard to mirror what you don't understand, and it confuses them. So it seems like it's of no avail. Why are they happy? Why don't they just release the anger that I'm stirring up? Why don't they feel the shame that I'm stirring up? Why don't they let themselves go into the degradation that I'm leading them in? Because all that the narcissist is projecting onto you is their innermost feeling, their innermost desire or lack of. They don't feel what you feel. You feel a new motivation to start your resolution. You're getting up, you're going to work, and you said, this year I'm going to do this. This year I'm going to say this. This year I'm going to become this. And at the beginning of you have all of these energies, all of this momentum to get that started. So what the narcissist does is make sure they break that momentum, because momentum, once you break it, it's hard to stir it up again, to get that same momentum going. The narcissist does everything to capture your momentum, to downset your momentum, to depress you, and to tell you that you are not about nothing, that nothing is really going to become of it. And so the jealousy start to come out, and competitive. You notice that the narcissist for 2 months may be highly competitive. Things that they know nothing about, they're competitive. Your narcissist is not a chef. Your narcissist is not a cook, but they are in the kitchen, and everything they do that goes wrong, they blame you. If you will understand me, if you would give time to me, I wouldn't be so nervous in the kitchen. Then I'm trying to do something for you, and there you are behind my back talking. You didn't say anything. The narcissist, after the holidays impact, goes to devaluation. The narcissist, after the holiday impact, goes to extreme jealousy and competitiveness. So now that you are in your January module, this may even last a couple of months. They are competing against everything that you're doing. That nothing is ever satisfied. You know, you go out and the tire may be flat. Where did that come from? And the narcissist said, what tire? You know, they give you just enough to say, I may have had something to do with that, but you can't prove it. And then they get out of it. They leave you to wrestle. Well, I'm going to work. Well, aren't you going to fix my tire? Fix your own tire. Or I'm going to be late. They leave. that negative energy that they left with you, that negative thought, they spun this thought, they feed on this thought all day, and then you get that midday call. Well, how are you? How did you get to work? Who called? Who did you call to get to work? I would have done it, but I had to go to work. And once you show that you're miserable and you break down and cry and say, how can you do this? You messed up my holidays. You did. Okay, now the narcissist is happy. That's what he wanted to do. Why? Because I don't understand your happiness. I don't understand your completeness. I don't understand that when I try to make your holiday miserable, after the holiday, you still subject yourself to happiness. You still subject yourself to some sense of loyalty. When I am bringing in this loyalty, I'm bringing in the accusation point, and you still haven't budged. Well, don't budge, because I intend to break you. The words of the narcissist. You have to rise up and be very strong. Your momentum and your resolution has to be in the confidence of who you are and to know who you are. And sometimes when you cross over, there's this certain awakening you get. I mean, this certain fulfillment that you get. You look around, you look back 12 months, and you say, I could have done better. I could have went farther. I could have been more motivational to me, to others. And guess what? It's like a fresh wind blows through there, and you have momentum. You're not sad. You actually wipe your eyes. You stop crying. And when you do, you made up in your mind, I will not let them see the redness of my eyes or the tears running down my face. I will get strength. And some of you actually realize that you have a different level of friendship, that some friends you had to cut off because they became flying monkeys. They do more talking to him than me. They do more talking to her than me. Then you know, wait a minute, something has moved into this relationship. It's absolutely different. Why? Because I feel like every time they come over, I'm competing against them with my own husband, with my own wife, with my own boyfriend. And they're supposed to be my friend, but they see more in their corner. The narcissist, after the holidays, it is not over. After the holidays, it is not finished. Sometimes it rev up just as you cross over into the new year. Why? Because the fresh wind is blowing, and so are your ideas. And some of you look in the mirror and you lost yourself. You can't find yourself. You can't even find the light in your eyes. Boom, something went off in you and you say, I can't do this. Can't do this no more. Sometimes the New Year's resolution is to resolute it. Your decision. You have a right to all the happiness. You have a right to all the peace. Then rediscover yourself in this New Year's season. Rejoin, reconnect with yourself this New Year's season. Hey, how about going back to school? How about picking up a trade? How about building yourself up? How about letting the kids know who mommy really is? How about mommy discovering who mommy really is? Because it can still be tremendous right after the holidays. So if you feel like the narcissist isn't just competing, you feel like they're devaluating, and they're looking at your gifts, and they're looking at you, and they can't understand your fulfillment, and you can't understand their dissatisfaction. When you give all you got and it's not enough, there's nothing else to give, then it's time that you enjoy with yourself what you're giving to other people. The holiday can be a tremendous time, I know, but so can the after holidays, when the narcissists come to grip that they did not win. They come to grip that I could not break them. I could not discharge their mind from them. I can't disconnect them. They still talking the same goals. They still talking their dreams. They still making new friends. They're still here. How are they still here? I left and they came back. Well, the narcissist is going to be the narcissist. No matter how many rounds you go in this match, it's the same fight. So why don't you get up? The after holiday mass is a real realization of who you are. It's time that you talk to you. It's time that you strengthen you. And it's time to go into a rediscovery, because you may need to reset your personality to see how wonderful you really are. So if you thought the holiday blues was something, try this holiday jealousy and devaluation after the holidays. So sometimes the greatest challenge is after the holidays, when the narcissists get into this competitive mode and try to stop you at every round. Guess what? Too late. You have been discovered. Bloom. The conditions are good for you. The atmosphere is worth you moving forward. Get up. Wipe your face. We going for another round. And this time, the success is yours. This was a quick video, but I'm telling you, deal with the after effect. It don't have to be an aftermath against you. It can be an after effect for you. You can be very effective in everything that you do because it's not over. You are still in the winning circle. Happy New Year. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you write me at destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. Many of you said I want sessions with you. Leave your email, leave your contact information, and I will contact you, and you can call my business office, and we can get it together because this is your year. Let 2022 be the year that you bloom. Your fragrance and your flower is beginning to light up the atmosphere. Let's start. Let's do it because your brilliance is getting ready to show off. I'll see you on the next video. God bless.